Hey guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead. Time for dinner. But I changed my mind on what I wanted to make because I looked in my potato drawer and I seen that they're starting to sprout out, so I want to get them used up because I just bought some new ones actually. So the first thing I'm going to do is get these cut up into a little bit smaller bites because we're just going to have boiled potatoes tonight. And get these put in there. I'm making up this meal tonight, so hopefully it turns out okay. I think it will. I was going to do something else and then I changed my mind. But Tom got put on mandatory overtime for this weekend, so I wanted to make sure I had enough for his lunch tomorrow. So I thought, well, let's do something a little different. And I already had some chicken out, so not like I can't make something different. I'll still do the other meals. And then I went through last night and I picked 5 different meals that I'm going to do next week for struggle meals. I have quite a few channels that are going to join in. I mean, they say they're going to. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But I will get together some dishes and put them, but I'm sure most of them will come through. So we're going to do those struggle meals starting now until the end of November. I think I got them all. Alright, so we're going to move that over here. I won't start them up quite yet, but let's just get the water off my board. Alright, so as you know, I bought all that chicken. So I'm going to open that chicken up. I'm going to do stuff that you could have possibly laying right around the house, and that would be great if you do. But these are really, really nice, big, huge chicken breasts. So I'm going to cut them in half. Because we definitely don't need just one for each of us, because that's a lot of chicken. I'm going to put those into my 9x13 pan that I've got oiled down just a little bit. Let's get that out of there. I think my knife needs to be sharpened a little bit. It did a lot of cutting the other day, so yeah. Alrighty. I wished I knew how to like do them super, super thin. Let me wash up my stuff and I'll be right back. Got everything cleaned back up. Alright, so now I'm going to use this complete seasoning, and we're going to sprinkle that over our chicken. Now this is being completely just made up, so if you want to add something else, go for it. Then remember I canned those cherry peppers. Well, you know what? Maybe it's time to use those. To hear that pop. So I'm going to take those cherry peppers and I'm going to sprinkle them over the entire chicken. Now if you want to use a different kind of pepper or, you know, something else on top, you could do that. But I figured these were really flavorful. They have a little bit of a ting to them, but not too bad. Not to where your mouth is going to be burned off or anything like that. But I'm trying to use stuff that I have right around the house, so I don't have to do much shopping or anything else. So I don't know that I'd call it a struggle meal, but it's just a meal that, you know, we can add whatever we have and make it into a really nice meal. Hopefully. Hopefully. I want to put a little bit more right here, because I would like to be able to taste that in every bite. I think it'll make it really, really, really good if we can do that. So I'm just going to put the lid on there, put a ring back on it, and put it in the fridge. Then we have more. Then remember, I bought that provolone cheese and I had them slice it for me. We're going to use some of that. And we're just going to kind of try to cover every bit of that piece of chicken. I almost wished I would have had them slice it just a little bit thicker. I think that would have been a little bit better. But you know, you learn for next time. Not always do you figure it out the first time out, you know, that, well, I think I would have done better if I'd have done this or that, whatever. You know, it's things that you learn. One of these days I'll get a really nice, hopefully, a nice slicer, so I can do my own cheese and my own meat. The one I have was given to me, and it just like, it really doesn't do much at all, so I never get it out. I thought this provolone would be a really good taste with the peppers and the chicken. Alright, I got just a couple small pieces left, so I'm going to go ahead and use that whole thing. Put some in here, some right there, some right there. You know what I just thought of? What if we took just a little bit of that juice? Because see, there's still a lot left juice in there. If we took a little bit of that juice. Well, it's not going to work that way. Let me do it with my hand here. And we just kind of sprinkle it on top a little bit. And to add even more flavor to it. I think that'll make it great. Because, oh, you guys, that stuff smells so good. I could probably sit down and just eat the jar. Alright. Then I'm going to put my aluminum foil over it. And I'm going to put it in a 350 oven. And I'm going to set that oven for 40 minutes. And then I'll check the temperature on it, because you know we need to get it up to 165 and see how that's doing. And I'm going to start my potatoes on low, and that way they finish about the same time. So, cross your fingers, this turns out good. Alright, so there we go, it's done. Hopefully it's really, really good. The potatoes are just about done. Let me take a look right here. I'm going to let it cool just for a minute, and I'm going to cut off a piece and I'll give it a try. So I have his lunch packed already for tomorrow. But look how beautiful that is. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's try this. It is a little bit spicy, but the chicken is real tender. The cheese tastes perfect on it. I think it's a winner chicken dinner. And I use stuff that I have already at home. So, we'll be back. Tom's on his way home. He just has to stop and get gas because they got mandatory tomorrow. And I might have to go pick up the kids tomorrow afternoon if their daddy don't get done in time. So, might be a busy day. So anyways, I'll be back when Tom gets here and he can take a taste test. Well, hi Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Just dandy.
So I took those cherry peppers and I put it all over the chicken, and then I covered it with that cheese that I bought. The provolone.
The provolone?
Yep.
Well, that's really good.
You don't think the cherry peppers are too overly spicy?
I like a little zing once in a while.
They're a little bit hotter than the other peppers.
Potatoes and sour cream.
I know, look at dinner. You're spoiled. So you gotta work tomorrow. And I might have to go get the kids if Bobby doesn't get done in time. So dinner might be a little bit off. So what do you think? Would you want it like that again?
You're really good.
All right, there we go. Winner chicken dinner.
Winner chicken dinner.
You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.